happening this morning, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing? Danny de Hek, aka the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. We should have a live meeting coming up pretty soon for Boomerang. I got out of bed this morning and thought, oh, what the heck? Nothing really much to see here except a bunch of lies from Shavez. But I did notice the primetime meeting is actually at capacity and people can't get in, and I have a couple of connections, so I thought, what the heck, let's go live. For your viewing pleasure, something interesting I found on the internet just yesterday, if I can get it going again, was this video here. This video here is got no sound, so I don't really know what it's on about, but I went through this video here, and it's a platform called, I'm not even sure if I'm going to be able to say it right, called Tabor AI, and you can actually go to a video on my YouTube channel. Actually, what I will do is I will put the Zoom link in there for you, Adam. Nice to see you here, Adam. My sound sounds like it's coming back. I'll just chuck in the Zoom meeting, see if you can get in there and cause some havoc. That's the Zoom meeting link. G'day, Crypto Dynamo. Nice to see you here, mate. Still driving, I presume. You must be just about finished your drive. I know you're doing a 20. Right. But anyway, long story short, this platform here is to be using the exact same code, which was really interesting. Now, we did have a flicker of a life here for the Zoom meeting, and now it's gone back to nothing. So I don't know what they're doing here today, but what you do is you get up really early in the morning and you log into the Zoom link, and then they decide just to delete it and start again. So everyone that does it must get so pissed off. It's so funny. Back to this video here that we're looking at while they're fluffing around. I won't bring it up until we're ready. But we looked at the code of that they're using in this video to promote this new opportunity, which is arbitrage trading. And we found that the code that they're using is exactly the same as the code that was used for Boomerang. And then we noticed that the code that we have named the smart contract the same name as the website of the program. So it does seem like this has got something to do with Shavez. So if anyone knows anything about this website, we are fishing for information. And as I said, you can go to my YouTube channel and you can see that we've actually posted information about this new arbitrage trading platform. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if they're relaunching Boomerang with a whole new, trying to get people to buy new licenses just to do people's heads in. I don't know what exactly it was about. Somebody gave me the video, obviously, and I know nothing more than that. So if you are, let's say, if you are on my YouTube channel at the stage, you'll see that video there. I've just quickly made up a thumbnail saying scam or legit. It's had quite a few looks, ironically. I'm not surprised, but go have a look at that there. We're currently investigating it, but you can see it's got that name there. And let's see, I should have bookmarked it, but let's bookmark it. What? No way. Have I got too many R's? Have I got a space in there? What have I done wrong here, kids? Interesting. Have I made a mistake, or has it been taken down? It was a WordPress website, which is even more interesting. Are you kidding me? Is that down already? Surely not. So let's just have a look. So that's the video that I was watching live, and give myself a wee thumbs up. Always thumbs up if you can. No sound. Yep, I know there's no sound, unfortunately. Shavez guy is a complete joker. So some of the comments are great. Thanks, Crypto G. No sound. I know there's no sound, but this one we have no sound. I'm just reading the comments and I get it. But looking at this, it looks like their website is down, unless I am spelling it wrong, which is a high possibility. So because look, I have got two B's. That's what I've done wrong. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's edit that before we torment too many people. Two things. So let's go here for a start. So there we go. Danny will fix up the spelling mistake in the title. Goodness me, you can't pay for this type of entertainment, can you? Let's go Tabor, and I'm going to actually just go dub, and then people will know. Save. Yes, but look at this. So if this is a legitimate platform, this is going to be a bit of a laugh, because there's a couple of things here that you really want to have a look at. I'm just going to bring up one of those things. Is if we can get this on here. So this is this a new platform? And the real sick thing about it. So I'll tell you what I think. I think somebody's trying to scam people. So if you went to WP-admin, you can actually see there's a login, which tells us that this is built on WordPress. None of the other websites that Shavez has actually launched is on WordPress. So for a start, WordPress website, red flag. Second thing is, this could just be a skin, and the video that we are looking at could literally be staged. So that video there, and when they come along and they show you, I wish it did have sound, but when the meeting's been ended by the host. That's interesting. All right. So they're having problems today. So if you are on trying to log into the Zoom meeting, now is the time that you want to refresh, because they are actually trashing the meeting once again and starting again. So they're having problems. So just if you're in the meeting, get everyone in the meeting. Adam, refresh everyone. If you want to get in, now's the time to get a link going. We are waiting for the meeting to actually start, and they have trashed the Zoom meeting once again. They do this quite often. But by all means, we want to have a look at these transactions that this guy in this video is showing, because these transactions that you're looking at the moment are actually from Boomerang. So they could be using Boomerang, Boomerang, how do I say, Boomerang blockchain evidence of arbitrage trading, but running a scam, which is actually a joke. But they could be doing that. So I'm not sure what's going on here. That's what I'm really trying to say. But the beautiful thing is that we have already tagged this wallet. So if we were to look at this here, and I was to refresh this wallet, we have previously called this table executor. And that is why the name of the website is really interesting for us, because the contract creator is Pavel. The name of the contract is actually called Tabor, and the name of what we aren't sure of, whether it's a real genuine attempt to tell people they're doing arbitrage trading website, is Tabor as well. And there's just too many coincidences. But even if you look, hold it. Oh, that's finished. I wonder where that sound was coming from. Anyway, so yeah, so that's really, really interesting. But you can see right now that this contract is actually getting errors. Actually, you're not seeing it, are you? Sorry. You can actually see that they're getting errors just an hour ago. So there's lots of errors happening on the contracts, which if we just explore one of those while we're waiting for the Zoom meeting to come, you can see the swap call failed encountered during, so there's something going down. And if you ever are looking at these contracts, you can actually go show more, and then you can decode output. And decode output will show you what was actually happening before it crashed. So we come down here and we can see everything. I can't understand what's happening here, but if we saw something obvious, I'd let you know. But there's some reason why it crashed. So what I'm going to do, just for shits and giggles, I'm going to go to present. I'm going to stop the screen. I'm going to present. I'm going to go to share the screen, and I'm going to go to Windows, and I'm going to go to Polygon. And I think I've got this right. And you should be able to see my screen, which you can. Hello, screen. And we're going to give you a little bit of a demo on what's actually happening, because a lot of people still don't realize this is fake arbitrage trading. And what I have got set up is a whole lot of wallet addresses, which I'm going to open them all as we talk. But I'm actually going to go on to DBank, and we can actually see what's happening. And there's a couple of things I haven't done for a wee while because I've had a few days off, to be honest, guys. I'm going a bit mental, so I thought I'd have a bit of a holiday. First thing is I'm going to go have a look at. It is incorrect. Is it incorrect? What would I do, Thomas? Not Thomas. I'm just going to give the. I'll see if I can give you my link meeting. I'm going to go edit. I'm just going to give you my true link to the Zoom meeting that I use. I'll put that in the chat room and see whether mine is working. Yeah, so that's a better link. I've given you a cleaner link. Try that one there, Adam, and see if you can get in on that. It's not working as of like it's not happening yet either, so just bear that in mind. And I just did something I didn't want to do, so that was a bit of a pain. Never mind. Hopefully that doesn't cause problems. Never mind. So this is the main liquidity wallet for We Are All Satoshi. So they're running it pretty lean at the moment. This is probably the most lean I've seen at $20,000 in here. And the 4 minutes ago, somebody decided it was a good idea to buy a license for $500. So I'm actually still amazed that they're still selling licenses. People are obviously getting the message out there that this is real and still buying licenses. And it's just breathtaking to see that people are still. But however, it is actually quite rampant because 8 hours ago, in the last 8 hours, we've had 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, 2.5, 3,000, 3,000, 3.5, 4,000, 4.5, 5,000, 6,000. So 6,000. So we're getting about $800 an hour coming in from people buying arbitrage trading licenses and We Are All Satoshi stuff, which is a bit shocking, to be honest. Just can't believe that people are still doing that. This wallet here is what we call Mr. X's wallet, and this has witnessed many transactions between many different Ponzi schemes that have been associated to Hyper One, Diversal. We can see a lot of money. So we watch what we call Mr. X's wallet. Then we can see this was the wallet addresses that was created 21 days ago, and we couldn't see any money in here. But however, when we went into the transactions, we could actually see that transactions are happening. And if you follow these transactions through, you can actually see that these are linked to people who are getting paid from these wallets into their MetaMask wallet, thinking that they're getting money. So this one here I've tagged previously. So I've actually tagged over 2,000 people, and that's why we've got such great visibility of what they're actually doing. Yes. Right, what have we got? Shavez asked for 5,000 license sales in 3 months if they want to start the scam. Amazing. And now they're claiming that if they don't get 500,000 licenses sold, they won't be able to train the AI. That's what I last heard. It's changed, Danny. Oh, you're kidding me. It's changed? Have they got a new URL, you mean? Right. I need to go into my Avenger chat. Are you saying that they have given a new URL? Now, that could be interesting. Have we got that in the links? Let's have a look. Prime time. Live. Okay. So I need to... Okay, so I need to have a bit of privacy here for a sec. Are you saying there's a new Zoom meeting and I don't know about it? 1 second, please, caller. Let's see. I will sales join. I think I've got a new link here. I'll just see if this is. I'll just double. Let's see. We got launch. Something's going down. No, lots going down. Join. You're kidding me. Speaker view. Can't believe that. They just removed me. Clever guys, good stuff. Okay. Yeah, so I did get in the meeting. Anyway, won't say too much. They'll know now. So there's a couple of things I'm going to do here, kids. It's just crazy. Hold it. One second. Join. Right. I'll give you guys the link.
This meeting is being recorded.
All right, we're getting something here, kids. But nothing, no sound. What's going on there? Just trying to get the sound going. I'm trying to figure out why I have no sound. Alrighty. Okay. So first things first. If you want to join the meeting, I'll give you the link. But we have no sound. Why is no sound? I do not know. One second, please. Call up. Bit of a shambles here, guys. Sorry about this. There's a Russian puppy. I like it. Right. I've got the pictures, but I've got no sound. So I'm in the meeting. But I've got no control of the meeting for some reason, which is quite interesting. But I'll get another connection going in a second.
This meeting is being recorded.
Okay, we got sound this time. So why is there no sound, Danny? Sure. I have no sound. Why do we have no sound?
Give you one more utility program.
Okay.
This utility program will be very big.
Hopefully you can hear the sound. Let me know, please.
Acquire next 1 million users easily.
Oh my God. You're talking about
because
1 million
the next
users.
Utility product we will give you in this span of 3 months.
So he's talking about releasing a new program
within
now.
these 3 months of roadmap while adding networks is something that is based on crypto expenditure, which is the biggest use case of this industry. And nothing can be without the momentum. There have been very good products which failed, There have been average and poor products which got so successful in this industry. And the products which were successful in this industry were only and only because everything is good in technology, in cryptocurrencies, in blockchain technology. There is no if and but, or there is no poor or good in terms of tech. Everything is good as long as it is able to provide you the ground. And all these products were successful because the users believed in the product, believed in the roadmap. Ethereum took almost 4 years to deliver the basics on the white paper because people believed in the vision.
The vision.
And you guys did. That is why we delivered this robust MVP.
Do you think they delivered it? Just saying.
So, next 3 months, addition of networks, introduction of more transactions on single network, along with a utility program that will help you tap 1 more million users.
Oh my God.
The program that I will introduce in these within these 3 months will be
Mm.
giving you a potential user base where you can potential hot leads of about 500 million people on this planet. 500 million people on this planet, they hold crypto in their wallets, more than that. And if we target just 1%, it is very big. What I'm going to give you guys is a legal crypto spending mechanism.
Oh, there's more products.
So
You're part of a cult if you believe
everything
this is real,
in this
unfortunately.
industry works with consensus. And I will try to establish consensus, and I will try to establish the same narrative into the mind and hearts of our community leaders, builders within next couple of days. I may not be very clear with the Wednesday updates because it is one-way conversation and I'm really not good at this. But into the close calls, I will go more and more. I will try to establish more and more clarity. So ask your uplines to arrange a call with me. Also, in these 3 months, what we will do is we will introduce different elements into Boomerang that I have not even talked about, that I will not talk today. But setting priority is the clarity that I got after getting into these small group meetings. I will get my priorities
Can you guys
more
actually hear this?
precise
Somebody let me
by
know
getting
if you
into
can. Or hopefully you
more
can.
calls and understanding the demands and the needs and wants of community. I know what you guys really want right now. And this is my responsibility
Yeah, I think you can. All
to
right.
deliver. And I will deliver.
He never has
And
delivered.
I will also exceed
Thanks, mate.
in terms of delivering your expectations. I promise you guys. All we need is the same narrative and consensus. That is the key to make anything successful in blockchain space.
They are
As
hypnotized.
simple as that. So that is it. Wait for next Wednesday update for
Keep waiting, guys.
clarity into the breakdown of the roadmap, and when are you going to get the next
Excuse me.
this utility tool that I'm talking about. Also, before closing, I would highlight the updates on BTCC ecosystem, as I have not been able to organize call, especially for BTCC ecosystem that I have been trying to. So miners which were struck, the miners which had little issues in terms of uh, mobility being sent or received, has been cleared and fixed. All the logs have been cleared.
All the whitelisting.
The
Go on, say it
nodes
again.
which were not integrated or which were integrated but not running are running now. DAO tokens, the governance token on which we have built this DAO, decentralized autonomous
Jesus Christ.
organization, have been made ready to be minted to every miner. So every miner mining in the BTCC ecosystem will receive one WDAO token. This token will help us start the voting mechanism, and the users holding more DAO tokens influence the votes, influence the results more. In next couple of days, the minting will start. We have minted the batch of DAO tokens already, according to the already minted miners. The newly minted miners will come along with DAO tokens, WDAO token. The technology has been built. Last 2 days, I was primarily focused, completely focused into BTCC revamping. This feature will allow you to enhance the, this will make the BTCC ecosystem more rich.
God, those guys
Also, this gave
can't stand them
me
now.
and the tech team green flag to start minting the miners against boomerang licenses that were sold. From the day the minting was not regular. And I want to encourage all the community members and leaders, promoters, to start educating their community about the mining ecosystem so that every miner that has been given as a gift with the boomerang license starts mining. And if that happens, according to my estimation and calculation of the hash power, I would expect BTCC price to reach at least $100 in next couple of weeks.
His voice is so lagged. Wonder if this has been
Because
restreamed.
the number of miners that will be minted will be in thousands every day. And these all miners will come into mining ecosystem. When all these miners will come into mining ecosystem and they will be staked to the node, then the possibility of introducing more nodes into the BTCC ecosystem will also arise. That way, we can have the new integration or new introduction of nodes and validators on our blockchain. This will also help us as a blockchain to get a little more in terms of gas fee. The gas fee will be a little increased.
Oh my God. It's drip feeding
Since
Ponzi.
this is all decentralized, so the revenue of the gas fee also goes to the nodes and validators. So everything is going back to
Everything.
the community. And as I said, I will repeat, nothing in the crypto space is successful, even the best things, when there is no consensus. So there is a huge need. We have consensus, but there is a huge need of a bigger consensus This is a very big machinery that we have created together.
Excuse me.
So when it moves, you don't realize it is moving because it is very big. It is a huge machinery, but it's moving, constantly moving, like galaxy of stars.
Galaxy of stars.
So
Why don't you take some questions, Shavez?
on top of this, I announced in US prime time that within the BTCC ecosystem, we are going to gift you a P2P platform where there will be no subscription, no memberships, nothing. This will be just for the utility of the users into BTCC ecosystem. The
Table?
peer-to-peer platform will allow you to sell and buy BTCC assets into other assets of the world with your own determined price as a user. This will have a decentralized escrow, which we will regulate as a tech team, and we will take the responsibility of the losses. It will be audited by third party, so there will be no
Sure.
requirement of, or there will be no possibility of errors. These developments will come into picture in next couple of weeks.
I thought you weren't
That's why I
releasing
have given
anything
a
new.
framework of 3 months. In these 3 months, with the utility program that we are announcing, with the boomerang licenses that you can sell and you can acquire more users and make 500,000 benchmark, and we close the licenses from then, is also there.
Right. Sounds good, Chavez. You've got it sauce. You know how to scam people.
According to my estimation, the utility program will help us, or it will help others. The people who are coming, it will help them, and we will give them utility. We will give them freedom of spending crypto to at least 1 million people without without fail. So
You believe that?
choice is yours.
Oh, the choice is yours. Cult leaders.
Let's push this with a even bigger consensus. Earlier, you were just promoting Boomerang on the basis of
Hey, Susie's
the
in the house, I bet, because
proof
I
of
can see love hearts.
work concept that you saw in the beta phase. Now you have the product in the picture deployed to the roadmap. Also, you have
Excuse me. Sorry for coughing, guys.
within Jantic blockchain network where there are elements which are constantly increasing. I will make more clarity into small group calls that your leaders will organize, and my intentions will be to cover most of the parts of the world as soon as possible. Thank you.
He thinks he's a.
Wow, what an update, Chavez. That is incredible update. Thank you so much. I know that hands have gone up already. However, I have asked Trashit to come on board and ask a few questions at this time.
So in-house leader
Sure.
asks other leaders.
Thank you.
It's just a scam. It's so.
Trashit?
Hi, Shavez. Yeah, thank you, Grace, and hi, Shavez. The last Wednesday call was so confusing, but I think this particular call would have brought so much clarity and so much confidence in the
Of
community
course.
that you have almost like left no excuses with us. Thank you for this call. And just to reassure you, Chavez, you are asking us to have hopes, and that to high hopes. That's something, it's a huge responsibility.
It's
Would you
cult
just
leaders
reassure?
technique.
You are asking us for high hopes. Would you just reassure this?
These hopes on which we built everything, I asked I requested everyone to establish. And that has made you guys move this big, and that has made us develop and deliver this product. So we receiving even higher hopes will help us deliver even bigger. And this is how the world works into blockchain space.
Is not how it
And so
works.
just a little confusion. You are talking about 500,000. Is it 500,000 licenses or 5,000 hundred of community?
Okay. For both,
Has to
both
be
the things are
licenses.
same for us. Every wallet is a user for us. So when a wallet acquires a license, it is a user. So it is 500,000 licenses in total that we will sell.
So just imagining that 3 months, 6 months over the down line, we have only 500,000. That's the max capacity as of now.
3 months.
3 months.
Only.
So that's the capacity that Boomerang will have, and the entire community is limited to that 500,000 licenses only. So anybody who has not yet bought the license or is willing to buy more licenses, they need to be in this capacity. Is that correct?
Are you going to sell the licenses
Great.
to anyone else, Shavez?
So, Shavez, as such, we are not left with any questions, but just to ask you, there are some discrepancies in whitelistings, and I think NFTs, most of they have been resolved. Would you like to address those
Sure.
issues?
So the discrepancies in the whitelisting which were there, we collected information with the help of leaders using a Google form or something. I don't know what
Oh,
uses
Google
the
form,
leaders
high tech,
do,
man.
but they give me data. So the data is very good, and we are able to fetch more discrepancies using this data. And I think we have covered and used everything. Hopefully, the whitelisting have been done by now. If not, then users can check and they can ask their teams to check
If anyone wants to
within
know where
next 1
Shavez
hour,
lives, we're looking for the
and
apartment number,
the
but we know
discrepancies
where
have
he
been
lives.
solved. Maybe there
We'll
might be 0.1% chance. If there is anyone left, they should contact their upline as soon as possible, and we will try to resolve their issues.
And what about those who are purchasing Boomerang licenses
I don't
now?
know.
How much time it will take for them to be whitelisted
Within
and see the profit ceiling?
within 24 hours of time, they are regularly being whitelisted.
Whitelisted every
All right.
week. We're talking about whitelisting every
So
week.
let me just and let us close this call with a brief summary of everything. So we have a massive platform. It's like a gigantic machine that's collecting arbitrage profit from across the blockchains. From the
Yes.
day of launch, we did not have any technical issues, but the limitations were from the blockchain side, where we, as a
Oh,
platform, when we were launched, it spiked the gas fees. And to protect people from losing money in terms of gas fees, we are having this restrictions. And again, many times you have told, even I have told in my master training, these restrictions are just for as we go multi-blockchains and as our AI improves, these restrictions are going to be laid off.
Yes, yes, that is the goal.
All right.
have they not improved?
Super. And with these restrictions laid off, maybe there will be many developments in terms of platform after 3 months also.
Yes.
So when this boomerang goes full scale, everybody will be able to claim profits for years and years to come. Because how we are making profit is from the liquidity mismatching on the blockchains. And as long as arbitrage possibilities are there in the market, our platform will keep claiming them. Is it correct?
Yes, that is
So there
correct.
is no end to the platform, or there is no limits to the platform, what profits we can make, and it can continue as long as the market exists, as long as the liquidity discrepancies exist. We will be making profit, and we will be delivering this profit to the entire trading community of 500,000. Is it correct?
Yes. I will also explain this in a very different way, and you guys can test. So if you go to someone today and show them Boomerang and uh, tell them about the product, give them this idea of fetching arbitrage opportunities with mispricings and using flash loan to execute so. And you tell them that if you keep clicking every day, all the time, you will get profit. And just tell them that this is how it is going to happen. And then come back and tell me, what do they tell you? Without even showing the beta version or anything, no stories, nothing. Just tell them the concept that this is how it is generating profits for the users. It is an incredible product. It is
Incredible.
magical product.
Oh, behave.
Nobody has deployed, delivered, developed this kind of product. You know why?
Because it doesn't
Because
exist.
all these ventures, they have been cashing out these mispricings by themselves. Why did Binance, why did not any decentralized
Oh, here we
exchange,
go.
any aggregator release their own product of this sort? Do they not have technology? Do they don't know about the mispricings? Do they not understand how big users can be onboarded? No.
Oh, I'm sorry about the
We
coughing, guys.
did that for the benefit of our community
Oh,
because
did
the
you really?
world is not stopping here. We have different products. I want to, after 500,000 users, I want to release another product that will help us acquire maybe 5 million people.
And how are you going to handle the load, Shavez? Oh, far out. Look at this disgusting individual.
Great. Shavez, one silly question. Just one silly question. Instead of giving 100 trades to 100 traders, why can't we give 10 trades to maybe 1,000 people? This silly question, and I'm done for the day, for the night.
Okay. So I will explain this. This is the this is a question which everybody asked in the small call sessions where there was interaction. So the idea of making a large scale product, or you can say very scalable product in which thousands and thousands of people they can realize not just profits. I mean, let's say it's a game, they're playing game, right, where there is a scalable product. So we tackle things on the basis of the whole threshold. It is just the limited mindset of ours which is able to do one transaction on Polygon, which is
Oh,
making
look,
us
5 of us
think
on the
like
stage.
this. The moment we will go multi-chain, and I believe leaders and trainers can relate because they are able to do 100 transactions a day, that is giving us analysis to establish multiple transactions a day for end users. So this is a scale that I have gave so that you guys do not come back to me after 3 months. Why did you
And look at Chantel. She'd be
come
creaming
on
the
a Wednesday
panties.
call and you say stop
I believe
recruiting?
I just said that.
We are done now with 500,000
Look at her.
licenses.
She's
And it's, the
mesmerized.
game
These
show
are
is closed.
people
Now
that are in a
everyone who is
trance
inside
with
is inside.
Chavez's lies.
So
It's just
this
incredible.
is a gentle, you can say, uh, you know, caution or warning or telling you guys that this is the maximum threshold that this multi-chain product can hold. I know the recruitment of 500,000 licenses will not be done in a short span of time. It can be on a short span of
Talk
time as well
loudly.
in this industry. I know
Elevate your
this
voice.
MLM industry is crazy,
Intimidate people.
but what I am talking with the conventional tech mindset in which the networks when will be added
What's
and the
business got to
users
do with
will come on
mindset?
board, it will go hand in hand and we will reach at the peak where there are multiple networks and there are multiple transactions and all 500,000 users are winning.
Wow. You heard it here first,
Well said,
kids.
Shavez. Thank you so much. And thank you for everything that you are doing for this
Ah,
community.
thank the cult leader.
I'll invite Shiba Joe to address next.
Go ahead and unmute, please.
Thank you very much. Hi, good evening, Shavez.
Look at
Fantastic update
these
and
5
a lot of
scammers.
detail that I'm sure will bring a tremendous amount of clarity to those people who've not yet got clarity. I just have one question, and it's is the bot still part of the roadmap,
Sorry.
or is the bot part of the roadmap?
Well, yes. After getting leadership into leadership calls, just like with you also, Joe, I understood the priorities of the community, what community needs right now. The leaders, I mean, they all trust me, they all love me.
No, they don't.
You know, which part of community needs bigger cash flow right now, which part of the community is able to generate traffic and make money with the affiliate side more, but some part of the
disgusting.
community is waiting on licenses to mature their returns. So after understanding everything, I am resetting my priority. And
Oh.
this is how I believe this is how real leaders they work. So after understanding the ground, I realized that addition of networks first, implementation of more transactions second, third would be the multi-network or multi-chain bot. I would also clarify this. We have automated the system already so much, because earlier the possibility or the
That's interesting.
building of auto trading bot was with the same concept, just like you are doing with the MVP. We automated everything: ticket size, pairs, browsing of pairs, everything AI is doing in the backend. Now just the auto clicks on the auto transaction is supposed to be the bot that you also can build. The moment we go multi-chain, it will be just easy, very easy. I mean, anyone who knows how to write Python a little bit will be able to just it is just like Internet of Things, you know IoT. One click here, switch network, one more click here, switch network, one more click here, like that. So auto trading bot will be very easy because everything is automated already. The moment we go multi-network, have multiple transactions,
We'll come up
we
with another
make
excuse to put stalling
users
tactics out
happy
there.
first, and then you guys will start asking. So now the demands are different, that I understood. The hopes should be like what I'm saying, and the desire is always the same. So yes, like that, Joe.
Fantastic. I did think of another question as well. But there is little doubt, certainly in my mind, and I'm sure the rest of the panel here, that what you have created is something truly extraordinary. And during the course of making my videos, I can tell you I feel that buzz of excitement every time I talk to myself on the screen when I'm making the video. How malleable is the timescale that you've given on the adding of networks? You've talked about 10 to 15 days for each network. How malleable is that?
Okay. So I will say, I will let you guys understand with the addition of first network, the timeline that we take, and then the second network, and then you guys will be aware and more comfortable with the required time. Of course, tech team will also be faster with one or two more networks, because they also know what they're doing and how fast they can do. Every accomplishment with the tech team makes them better. So this is my analysis so far with my developers as well.
Fantastic. And
Invisible
just one final one.
developers.
How far away are we from the next network?
Okay, so 12th, that is 2 days from now. So 2 days I will go on group calls, and after 2 days we will start backend testing for arbitrage.
Amazing.
Within our team.
Shavez, I couldn't be more behind you if I was stood right there
Oh, yuck.
in person.
That's
It's
disgusting.
amazing to be part of this community and part of your
It's amazing.
project. And I hope that
Remember,
we
these
reach your
guys get
expectations, let alone
65% of all licenses
you
sold.
reaching ours. I hope that we reach yours.
That's great.
You guys always have been exceeding my expectations, and I hope this run would be very long, and when we will take rest after this one.
If anyone knows Shavez's
be
apartment number, we know where he
having
lives.
a
We would
different
appreciate you providing that
level of,
information to us.
setting up of expectations.
We know he's in
as
Tower
well.
3 of Fountain
wait.
something or other, but
This is fantastic. And as you guys know, Shavez is on a lot of Zooms with a lot of leaders, and he's got his next appointment already calling him. So please, with that in mind, Chantal, and David, and then Bree.
no, Chantel's just going to cream the
Okay.
panties.
Well, thanks, Grace, and Shavez, congratulations. Today was an amazing call, and again, another level of clarity. And
Another
you've
level
worked
of
with us a
bullshit.
lot
Hello,
in the last
Susie.
couple of days.
Hope you're doing all right.
The people around you are becoming familiar faces because we speak a lot. I have a question because
Cult leaders.
we are now focusing on the 500,000 people to make sure that we can go to the fully fledged vehicle that we all want.
Did you say
And
fecal?
I had this picture and I want to ask if that's possible. We all know when a clock comes down, how close are we to the 500? But I think we need a boomerang analytics or a WAS
Countdown clock.
analytics that really gets us to see how this
vision.
development roadmap has milestones and how we are establishing it with each other and how we have milestones to celebrate. So if you could be creative with your team, then I think that will give our teams a lot of motivation to work with.
Sure. Next week, the landing page of Boomerang will go live.
The landing page.
And
Is it
within the
down?
landing page, we will start including the roadmap and everything officially. Also, the support page and everything will go live.
Okay, great.
Is your website down?
But I think also seeing how the AI, because people are starting to understand that AI is something that's learning. So if we can feel that we are almost taken by the hand by the AI, we really get a different experience.
You
for
realize
our
the
people
AI
and
video
to come on board and say, hey,
that they've been
we're
playing
testing,
as
we're
somebody
bringing it
else's
forward.
copyright.
We're seeing the increases of the margins. We're seeing more people being able to do transactions. So that unfolding just motivates people.
Sure. We will also pay attention for that.
Thank you.
Hi.
David, quick.
Thank you. Yeah, I know, because there are some people waiting in Sweden for us and around the world. But
does anyone have the Sweden
limitations of
links?
the networks? Can you easily tell that, to get more clarification for the people? The limitations of the network.
See, yes, this is also very confusing within the community. When I say limitations, it's not like transaction per second. I know everyone is, they go to blockchain scanner, they check transactions per second. Of course, if we will lift the restriction, all the transaction will be successful. But are you ready to pay $3 gas fee for a trade? No, right?
Has anyone got the link
go in a
meeting
gas fee shop
for Sweden?
So it is not transaction per second or efficiency of the blockchain to run transactions. It is the fluctuation that it creates when so many people they
replay the start of it from
and there are
stream.
so many things which are running on a network already that makes the transaction fee go high. So the efficiency of any blockchain network is not you can say limited. You can pay $100 gas fee and execute your transaction anywhere, anytime, even when thousands of transactions are in queue. And you guys did that in BTC20 Smart Chain when some of the miners are struck, right? Increase the gas fee and make it go. So blockchain network is not limited in any way.
Nothing has been successful about this company.
Here,
nothing at all.
We are not.
They're just taking people's money. It's the only success they've got.
Users lose anything in the in
Hey
the
guys.
way to get more profitable.
Hey doing?
Yeah,
That is
so
the
it's actually a protection that people do not, because we cannot see the profit on the cell phone yet. We can see it on the computer, and it's protection for the community that they do not lose money. Thank you. Thank you for that answer. Thank you.
Brent, are you muted? Shavez has to go.
Yeah,
People
I
are
know,
waiting.
fully understood. First and foremost, Shavez, I echo everybody else's sentiments. Really enthusiastic.
That's not
Seeing
me.
something in the background. Okay. Yeah, the question that I have is, I have a variety of individuals, and I'm sure there are other leaders who have a variety of individuals, meaning that there are active and passive individuals or active and investors. So the question I have is, for those who do not participate in sales, they're more, they might create their own structure, but they do not actually participate in sales. In terms of creating income until the amazing products come to fruition, what do you see coming down the pipeline fairly soon that we can anticipate? Again, we're enthusiastic about Boomerang. We are on bated breath, but in the meantime, what products would create
All these
that you
questions are
anticipate putting
staged
on the
because
pipeline
these
that will
guys are the
create,
people collecting the
revenue
money.
for us?
There are 2 ready products.
Yes, the
We
frame
will
questions. That's exactly
deploy
right,
one by
Tiger.
one. First, the utility program
No, it
that I
hasn't
talked
happened yet.
about,
I'm trying to find the
the
link, Susie.
spending mechanism. So with that product particularly, the expected, or you can say the target audience that we have is 500 million users all across the globe. And the second one will be more interesting, and of course even bigger than the rest of the products we have deployed in the history. That is up and running already in the B2B versions with few corporations that we have signed contract with. So after 3 months, when the Boomerang licenses sales will be closed, then we will introduce the next big one. Within that period, we will give you utility product, and that will run hand in hand with every product, just like the miners you have in the suite always. To, whenever there is a user who is hesitant to buy a license, you offer them a $50 miner quickly. So it will be like that. You will have a number of products in the suite.
Thank you so much, Shavez. I feel like now I'm really behind on schedule. I owe you another hour. So thank you all so much for your great questions. Shavez has got another meeting that he has got to get to. So thank you all so much for your attention. Shavez, a fantastic update. And thank you for taking so many questions. And so, ladies and gentlemen, excuse me, Shavez.
Thank you so much, everyone. I'll see you all on next Wednesday. And organize
Thanks, Susie.
calls with your leaders. Ask them to schedule a call with me. Please do not repeat. Let me cover the whole groups one by one, and then I will come back to you guys, because there will be no new information that I can pass right now. So once you have organized with certain group, do not repeat that, and I will try to cover as much as possible. That will establish a bigger clarity in me, and that also gives me great amount of energy to move forward. Thank you so much, Grace. Thank you so much, everyone. I'll see you all.
Thank you. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our event for this today. Again, it's great to have Shavez always visit with us, but I've got to go ahead and spare his time and energy. So thank you all so much for being here. You
Thanks, Susie.
have a great rest of your day, a great Boomerang day, a great WAS day. Get on the WAS Starship now.
Right.
Thank you all. Thanks. You all have a great day. Thank you, Aldo. Great.
And now there's a couple of things that happened. I've just received a message from a lawyer telling me something. And I'm just going to leave Grace's face up there. This looks like we could be joining another meeting and following Shavez into his next meeting. So hang around for a second for something battling with which I did restart my computer. Susie, what's that one? That passcode? I'll just have to come up with a better name than that one, I think. Jackson. Yeah, do you, let's just, I'm just opening up a few things, just excuse us here. We'll just go back into what we've got. I think we might have a code. Bob, do you have the passcode for the meeting that Susie just gave me, which is ends in 9040? No, a different one. But what I will do is I'll just do the basic one and see whether it gets us in there. No, it doesn't. I'll try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I'll try 27, 82, 81. No, I haven't got that there. I'll just go back to our main room and see if we can find a link to it. Let's see what we've got there. And that's okay, we don't. Interesting. Good stuff, guys. Bit curious though, what's that meeting? I might just open up another meeting here and just go into Zoom. If you excuse me for a second, guys. We might have something more exciting for you. Now, we just received a news flash, which I'm going to read out in a second, which is quite exciting. I've got a lawyer on board that sends me critical updates and things that are happening in crypto world. And there's been what looks like a breakthrough in a criminal network that has scammed. It's $11 billion criminal network, and it looks like it's been brought down, run out of Cambodia, all to do with human trafficking, and more importantly, all to do with this, because this is the bigger picture that a lot of people don't actually get. That this isn't just a platform that Shavez has run. This is part of a criminal network, and honestly, we believe it's part of lots of things here. So we're just going to have a wee look in this room here and see if we can get here. I'm just going to shut down one of my web browsers so it gives me more whatever. My computer has been naughty lately and I can't figure out why. And we're just going to go into this meeting here. This is one that was given during the break, which seems to have some interesting stuff in here. Oh, it's another prime time. Okay, interesting. All right, we'll just leave that one there, and we'll yeah, we don't know what that is, so that could be interesting. All right, I'm just going to go through. I don't know what you guys are looking at, but I just need to go into have a look at a couple of meetings, because I think I might be able to get into this next meeting if I just go through my own notes, because I do believe that there is a lot. It means rock. Thank you. Okay, I haven't tried that one. 777. Now I've got to think, where did I get that from? Oh, okay. Let's see what happens. It'll probably be overloaded as well. I mean, I've never heard such bullshit, to be honest, guys. And it is actually quite, I haven't been focusing much on Boomerang, but I tell you what, it's absolutely stupid. The stuff that these guys, I mean, it's a cult belief that people think. Okay, so that's great. Yep, so I'm ready for that one. I'm ready for 3 Zoom meetings at the moment that could pop up, and we'll just see what happens on those. I'll just get to that one. I've got another Boomerang. But what I do want to do is I want to show you this article that just popped up. I'm no good at reading, but I'm going to give it an attempt to read, and if the meeting starts, it starts. But I want you guys to see the bigger picture of what I believe myself and the Avengers are fighting. $11 billion marketplace enabling crypto scams economy. So this is the article that I've just been put on my desk right now, and hopefully we'll be able to get this read.
Marketplace enabling the crypto scam economy, deep fake scam services.
So
The $11 billion marketplace enabling the crypto scam economy, deepfake scam services, victim data, electrified shackles for human trafficking. Crypto tracing firm Elliptic found all were available for sale on an online marketplace linked to Cambodia's ruling family.
yeah, oh, so it's a marketplace, $11 billion marketplace enabling crypto scam economy. So here it looks like a marketplace where people could buy items for human trafficking. Is that what I'm reading? I'm just going to read the first paragraph and see what happens here.
As the crypto scam commonly known as pig butchering has exploded into a full-blown criminal industry that steals tens of billions of dollars a year, an entire ecosystem has formed around it. That sub-industry offers tools and data for finding and tricking targets, money laundering services to help liquidate stolen funds, even detention tools to imprison and coerce the human trafficking victims enslaved to work in scam operations. New research now shows how all of those secondary services enabling the global scourge of pig butchering can be found on a single Cambodian online platform, part of a company linked to the Cambodian ruling family, known as Huon Guarantee. On Wednesday, crypto tracing firm Elliptic published a report that delves into crypto scammers' extensive use of Huon Guarantee, a deposit and escrow service for peer-to-peer transactions that lets users buy and sell over the Telegram messaging service with the cryptocurrency Tether while preventing them from defrauding each other. By analyzing listings on the platform, engaging with sellers, sometimes undercover, and following funds across Tether's blockchain addresses, Elliptic was able to trace $11 billion in total transactions in just the 3 years since Huon Guarantee launched, including $3.4 billion so far this year.
Wow. So what that is actually telling us is these criminal networks are actually real, and it's a happening thing.
Elliptic estimates, based largely on public Chinese language advertisements for the products and services available on Huon Guarantee, that the majority of those transactions were in service of pig butchering. I'm not sure whether Huon Guarantee was originally established with this in mind, but it's certainly become primarily a marketplace for online scammers, says Tom Robinson, Elliptic's co-founder and chief scientist. Robinson says Elliptic knows of around 10 platforms like Huon Guarantee that are used by crypto scammers, but none that are nearly so big. This is the largest public guarantee platform for illicit crypto transactions that we're aware of, he says.
So you might think, oh yeah, well here you go, kids. This is because I was in the New York Times. I got reached out by a company who was asking me if I could help them track down Ryan Jew because there's links to Ryan Jew and human trafficking compounds. These are videos that I got privy to of people being tortured in human trafficking compounds. And I'm not going to play them, but you can see that these are real videos of real people. And these are compounds in Cambodia and other countries where human trafficking and torturing is actually happening. Now, remember, Sam Lee said that he had released, they had released 5,000 prisoners to his care. Well, he gave a statement to a newspaper, write a reply, and he said he's running a legitimate call center. And that's what he told them out of Dubai. Now, I have heard that there's a couple of sheiks that are friendly with Sam Lee, and this is the reason why Sam's sort of protected in Dubai quite a lot. But here's real proof of real videos of people being tortured, and there's literally shackles. Hopefully I can show that picture without it being a video of people who have, this is real. This is for humans. This is human trafficking 101, and this is what the battle is, I believe, we're fighting. Here's an article telling us that they've tracked a criminal network's money exchanges, and they've tracked $11 billion worth of money. It's just ridiculous.
By some estimates, pig butchering scams have netted a whopping $75 billion from the start of 2020 to February of this year. The FBI said in April that reported crypto investment fraud losses for the US hit $3.94 billion in 2023. In addition to scam victims, who were tricked into buying cryptocurrency and transferring it to criminals, the scammers on the other end are often victims of elaborate forced labor schemes. Compounds where people are forced to live and work generating content to target scam victims have been reported in Myanmar, the Philippines, Cambodia, and other countries in Southeast Asia.
Yep. Be real. Now, while I'm reading this article, I'm actually going I'm just looking for anything that may jog my memory. But, you know, I've been asked to actually fight this battle. I've actually literally been asked to stop going after the Ponzi schemes and help people fight the human trafficking. That's literally what I've been asked by the men in black.
One guarantees crypto scam offerings span the entire food chain of the pig butchering industry. The researchers found shock-enabled GPS tracking shackles and electric batons for sale, used in the human trafficking operations that force enslaved victims to work on scam operations day in and day out in compounds across Southeast Asia. Other listings offered data on potential scam targets, fake investment websites to persuade targets to transfer funds, and deepfake face-altering services advertised for tricking scam victims. Finally, money laundering services advertised on Huon Guarantee offered to liquidate and obfuscate the source of the scammer's stolen tether, which accounted for the majority of the platform's money flows. I would hypothesize that this is one of the drivers behind the increasing scale of these scams, says Robinson. Scams no longer need to wonder the scam proceeds themselves. They can outsource each of these to this community of service providers. Wired reached out to the public email address listed on Huon Group's website and several of its executives for comment, but didn't yet receive a response.
Are you reading this? I mean, this is the part of the criminal network that Shavez, what you think Shavez is running. You know, and these are, you know, batons used for hitting humans who are caught up in this rat race of scams.
Beyond Huon Guarantee, crypto scamming researchers say they've seen signs of code and toolkits being circulated and reused between pig butchering operations. For example, Sean Gallagher, a senior threat researcher at Shavez, says he's recognized the same code underlying multiple fake crypto investment platforms and exchanges meant to trick victims into depositing their funds. There are a number of identical kits I was seeing being run on different infrastructure with different domain names, Gallagher says. Robinson notes that Elliptic wasn't able to penetrate some VIP Telegram channels that appeared to be selling scam-related offerings on Huon Guarantee's platform. That means, in fact, that the $11 billion in total revenue since 2021 is a lower bound for the marketplace's total business, since Elliptic couldn't identify some sellers' tether addresses. But otherwise, the platform's bustling largely done in public, albeit using Chinese language jargon that can be difficult to penetrate. A quick kill, for instance, refers to a financial scam, while runaway dogs refers to trafficked prisoners who might try to escape, and dog pushers refers to those working in the scammer compounds.
Yeah, it's pretty breathtaking stuff, I believe. I like listening to this because it makes me feel like I need to continue doing what I'm doing. And sometimes we sort of think, oh my God, are we making any difference?
That public nature of the criminal transactions is all the more shocking given that Huon Guarantee is operated by Huon Group, a Cambodian financial conglomerate that includes a company linked to the family of Cambodia's Prime Minister, Hun Manet. One of the company's directors, in fact, is Hun Tu, the Prime Minister's cousin, who has been linked in as an investigation scam compound reportedly owned by Heng He, a Cambodian conglomerate owned by two Chinese nationals. Crypto scam researchers say that Huon Guarantee, despite its size, is just one of my use, given that much of the pig butchering ecosystem has ties to Chinese organized crime. Pig butchering revenue is often laundered in a decentralized way by convincing individual Chinese citizens to accept and hand off cryptocurrency through their personal Alipay accounts for a small fee, notes Gary Warner, director of intelligence at cybersecurity firm Dark Tower. Markets like Huon Guarantee, however, offer a path for scammers who don't already have a laundering network they can rely on or who need to diversify their options for liquidating funds.
So do you think this is all part of a criminal network? Or do you just think Shavez is just doing this all by himself?
It's perhaps no surprise that Huon Guarantee began operating in 2021, given that crypto scams surged during the COVID-19 pandemic. Sophus Gallagher notes that in Cambodia, pig butchering operations are largely run out of hotels and resorts that struggled with plummeting tourism in 2020 and 2021. They were financed heavily or outright owned by Chinese companies in connection with special economic zones and other development tied to Belt and Road, he says. Gallagher's research indicates that laborers working on pig butchering in Cambodia, often against their will, are typically not citizens but have come from the surrounding region. These facilities follow the same playbook as far as taking people's passports and then using electrical shocks, cattle prods, and other physical punishment for not following the rules. As disturbing as it may be that a service enabling billions of dollars annually in crypto scam industry transactions is being run in the open, and with links to one of Cambodia's most powerful families, Elliptics Robinson suggests that brazenness offers an opportunity to disrupt a keystone of that criminal industry. He proposes international sanctions targeting who owns leadership. This has the hallmarks of a darknet marketplace, but it's run by a large Cambodian conglomerate, which has documented links to the ruling family there. Robinson argues, there is surely scope to impose sanctions on a business such as this, to hinder this type of marketplace from operating.
So fuck you, Shavez, and fuck you and your little scam, you little fucker. We're coming after you. That news article is actually why I do what I do. I mean, I'm listening, I'm watching, I'm getting the information, I'm getting the intel from these people who are telling me, you know, oh, yeah, you sure it's a scam? Are you sure it's a scam? Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck is it if it isn't a fucking scam, you piece of shit? Think about what you're just asking me. I've spent 3 years of my life going after these fucking scams. And is it a fucking scam? Are you fucking asking me a stupid question like that? It's all part of a criminal network. Who the fuck feeds Shavez? Are you fucking thinking that Shavez is fucking some Einstein guy that's come up with some platform where you can get money from arbitrage trading? Or do you think Shavez has been coerced into telling people that they will get something if you give him money? He's a fucking beggar on the internet telling you to give him $500 with the promise that he's going to give you a passive income. Are you fucking stupid to think that it's legit? What evidence do you want to get from people to prove that this is part of a criminal network that we've just been reading about? Are you fucking stupid to think this is real? Do you really need to think? Are you in a cult? Have you been brainwashed? Have you been on the internet too long? Really? What part of Shavez and his merry men are you thinking is legitimate? Are you fucking killing me? You fucking idiots. If you think for a minute that Shavez is running a legitimate operation, you have got to stop smoking the crack. What part of legitimacy is he preaching? Do you really think that Shavez has got the power to halt a network like Polygon on launch day? He did so many transactions because he held back 120 licenses or 86,000 licenses from being able to do arbitrage trading. And then he let them all go out of the pig pen at the same time. All the pigs ran to do arbitrage trading, and it caused a big network like Polygon to screech to a halt. And Polygon just happened to have Chavez's phone number and rang him up and said, hey, Shavez, you're not being ethical. Stop it. You're slowing our network down. And Shavez is going, oh, I didn't know I could do 300 transactions a minute. I thought my smart contract could only handle 20. I'm surprised. And Polygon says, well, you know, we don't tell people this, but we can actually handle 64,000 transactions a second is what they can do. That's what I heard. A second or a minute. I'm pretty sure it's a second. And you managed to bring our network down. But then let's go have a look at the logs of Polygon. There's no logs. There's no traffic that's been screeched to a halt. It's just a load of bullshit that the weak-minded individuals believe. Shavez with no name. Jesus had no last name. Gandhi has no last name that I know of. And you've now lumped Shavez, into the same bullshit. Shavez has no last name. Well, is he some messiah that you need in your life? Do you really need fucking Shavez in your life? Do you really need to think that you can put $500 into a platform and that's going to give you everything you want in life for a passive income? And then they feed you your money back to you on average around about 30 cents a day. And then they tell you that they want you to sell 500,000 licenses so that the AI can get intelligent so it can do trade properly. Is that what you've been told? Is that what you want to believe? Are you believing this shit? Can Shavez get up on a Wednesday morning and tell you whatever he wants, and you sit there and go, oh, that's awesome. This isn't a scam. Are you shitting me? For God's sake, people, if you're sitting there on the fence, listen to the bullshit and the vomit that he's feeding you and think, what part of this isn't a scam? I mean, Grace, I'm looking at Grace's face. She's right beside me. You've got to have a look at this. Thank you, Taylor. That's really nice. Enjoying my rant. Look at this lady here. This is Grace. Look at her. She's one of the ugliest persons I know. She is a judge, was a judge, publicly reprimanded for her behavior and the way she treated people in her courtroom. Why is she running these meetings for Shavez with no last name? Why is she so awful to people? Do you think this is linked to human trafficking? It has to be part of the criminal network. We just read an amazing article. Now, I'm actually linked into 7 Zoom meetings associated with Boomerang. 7 meetings I'm logged into at the moment, waiting for someone to start up a stupid meeting. Why does there have to be 7 meetings? It's just crazy. Oh, I don't know.
To be your host for this event, because today is Wednesday and it is Shavez Day. That's what we're calling.
Are you really here for Chavez's day? Are you here for Chavez's day? Are you come to listen to Shavez tell you all about arbitrage trading? Okay. I mean, doesn't that sound stupid? I mean, so here's your Boomerang. This is your Boomerang one. And we just had another one that we managed to bookmark somewhere along here that's brand new. And this is called, this one's called Tabor. And there's a wee video on my YouTube channel that you might like watching. And it talks all about arbitrage trading. And this website looks really nice. I like the look of this one. So I might sign up for this one and give them some money. Okay. Hey, give me some money if you like. Thank you, Taylor. I appreciate that. But let's have a look at this website here. And we type in WP-admin and we get the login. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. And then you go to the bottom of this website and you look at it and it says it's offices. How about this for an office? Office, Florida, USA. So let's see if this website is actually legit, eh? Let's go like this. Let's see what I can do here. Where is the email? So I'm going to go back. Oh no, go forward. Yeah, and we'll just go, we lost the password. And we'll put the password in for that one. Let's see if it sends out a password. There you go. Check on the link. The person will be going, oh my God, somebody made it. Check on the link. It's just pathetic. All right, guys. Can't do much more here. I think doesn't get us very far. Contract numbers, email addresses, telling us that. Jamie, what have we got? So what do you get? What are you saying? Shavez does not steal or use banks in Dubai. He does not commit crimes in Dubai. So it's time to talk to the FBI. Who do you think we've been talking to, James? The IRS, Homeland Security, FBI. We've been talking to the people in. Look, mate, this is. I mean, we're way past that. The honest truth of the matter is that the officials don't give a shit. That's really it. Let me show you something that you may have not seen before. Let's have a look. See if I can bring up the right one.
Knew I couldn't.
Let's see. I've got something that will be right up your alley, perhaps. They all need to be downloaded. Born winners, Bitcoin Rodney. Yeah, so we've got videos of these guys doing the crime that I have literally given to the IRS, and literally, you know, they even wanted the videos. The things are happening, but everything's like everything's 2 years behind. So there's nothing actually happening quickly. That's the problem. And you know, like everything literally is 2 years behind. So anything that happened 2 years ago is now being investigated. Anything before then is just a waste of time. So, yep. So yeah. So and the crimes are global, and that's their saving grace. No one's going to stop Shavez. That's why I name and shame people and publicly humiliate anyone that's in these Zoom meetings. You know, in Russia, who knows? I mean, we don't really know. Shavez does not have the software. How do you know that? If it's from a third party, it's from a third party. Well, yeah, probably. That's probably true. Did not pay for anything, nor does he know how to use a PC. No, he's just a puppet. There's no doubt about it that, in my opinion, that Shavez is puppet. I already told you what. It's too easy to speak English for you to speak English. I already told you what to do is easy. You speak English. The way to say it's finance scams with Russia, it's very true. I don't quite get you there, but I do appreciate you might be trying to translate that to us. But what I do know, guys, is that Grace Zomba is an American citizen. She lives in America and she's promoting a scam. So why don't people stop this? I literally have a lawyer who knows all this stuff inside out, who sent me a message this morning saying breaking news, and he sent me the article that we just read a few minutes ago. I mean, I'm tired. I'm perplexed. You know, we want to you know, obviously get these things happening, but it's very, very hard to get things going. I'm going to that link now. We might have a meeting to chuck you guys into. Let's have a look. Do we get a passcode? Yeah, but I don't really know what to say, guys. But if you want to see and believe that Shavez is real, then good luck to you. I mean, you know, all the best. I mean, just using logic pisses me off, really. G'day, Lisa. How you doing? Have a bit of a rant today, aren't I? Lisa normally listens to me in the back room and watches me on the TV, on the television. So she's probably about 30 seconds behind us. Hello, Lisa. Hello, it's Danny here. How you doing? Looking lovely today. Your hair looks lovely. Yeah, so I don't really know. There's no real way of stopping these guys. There she is. See, 30 seconds behind. I knew it. She's going to be another 30 seconds. She's going to pop in and say good day. What do you think we should do to stop these criminals, Lisa? Maybe send them a note saying please stop. That could work. It'd be quite cool. But yeah, there doesn't seem to be anyone attending these meetings. We could actually go back and listen to Gracie Baby. That could be quite exciting. Just to listen to the start of the meeting, which I missed. Yeah, I forgot you. I'll make that so you can hear it. Oh, so that was great.
We're going to get started.
So let's just have a wee listen to this in case I like to archive what we listen to.
General disclaimer. Welcome to the We're All Satoshi official presentation on affiliate marketing model
of WAS. Shavez?
Thank you, Grace. Thank you, Grace. Hello, everyone. I welcome you all to UK Prime Time. And today is Wednesday. So I'm here to bring updates every Wednesday, but this Wednesday, I'm here to bring a lot of clarity.
Recording in progress.
Couple of days have been very good in terms of me understanding the emotions and also understanding the concept, clarity of the community. In terms of leaders, I have been on numerous calls with leaders, with small groups in person, to understand the sentiments of the community, to understand the challenges, also to understand the level of grasp in terms of the roadmap, in terms of a Boomerang as a product, in terms of the understanding of the roadmap clearly. So I found that from last Wednesday till today, there were some misconceptions, or you can say misunderstandings. Of course, I briefed about the timeline, about the rough idea of
Thanks,
the
Domino. Appreciate it.
scale. Also, I briefed about the roadmap properly, but maybe uh, my explanation was, or the message which was understood through the message, through my roadmap, was not very clear to the community.
Oh, poor Shavez.
And that is why we require to check at the ground level what is the real emotion or real understanding of what I deliver. And after getting into these meetings, I understood uh, different things. Also, it led me uh, prioritize the elements of the roadmap clearly, because I understood what community needs now, what is the demand,
Man, money.
what is the requirement, what is the need
50
and
cents.
want.
50
As needs and wants are
cents.
both different things, but they go hand in hand. As the CEO of this company, as leader and responsible person of this community, I understand
Just playing around.
and I
I'm
take
getting the best.
everything, all the responsibilities of these wants and needs on my shoulders. So it is my duty. I will continue to go on small calls with all the leaders, covering most of the part of the world as far as I can in next couple of more days, so that I grasp more clarity from the ground zero, to understand what is the uh, you know what is the understanding of the product. uh, so today I will develop more clarity.
Oh.
And before I do that, I want to apologize for the change of the link at the last moment, because there was some difficulty in the earlier link. So very little people got to join, but I hope you all are uh, responsible enough to deliver my message to the rest of the community. As I have been saying, I just need one guy to understand what I want to deliver, and then the rest of the job is done. It is affiliate marketing industry. It is very powerful industry where a message needs to go very clearly. So last Wednesday, I updated about the roadmap, that what are we going to do. So I'm going to share the same screen as last week, and I'm going to clarify and break it down a little properly, as I'm not good at this. I know you guys, after sitting in these small meetings, starting with David for the, I understood that there was less clarity, and then
part of the meeting.
I sat with more leaders, and all the Indian leaders, then sat with Germans, then Hungarian team, and then one by one, all of them, the people who are left, I will try to get on all the calls with your community very, very soon. And this whole week, I will try to cover the whole world to understand the requirement. And that's where I will prioritize more in these segments of roadmap. So let me re-clarify everything, and then we proceed. Okay. So as I explained last week, the expected challenges, or the expected, shortcuts, which we derived from beta version into MVP while we rolled out, there were so many. There were failures in transaction, there were losses in gas fee, there were transaction errors, not finding pairs, errors on DApp not working in certain location, DApp not working with certain phone networks, internet networks,
We used to scroll
all those issues,
by the way,
compatibility of wallets, everything. There were a big list that we got before we deployed the beta into MVP. And that list was very critical. It was just like the audit report that we received from the auditors, and there were severity, there were points which were heavy risk in terms of security, and then medium, and then low. So these were the points that we chalked out before rolling the MVP. So we took a lot of time. We took a lot of analysis. We did a lot of analysis. We took a lot of time to make sure that we check all those points before releasing the minimum viable product to you, to the community, to the end users. And we found that once the dApp went live, there were no such challenges. There were no failures in transaction. There were no errors. There was abundance of market opportunities. There was not a single transaction or click which failed. And we also estimated that there would be a gas consumption issue. That is why there was a special button before the launch in the dApp that optimized your gas fee, that made your gas fee much lower than usual to execute that big trail of transaction into one hash. Even after doing everything, the bandwidth of the Polygon network could not handle all the transactions, because whenever there's a heavy number of transactions on Polygon, the gas fee rises. It may not be the same in the future with other networks. This is where the community
need to put your clothes
did
on.
not understand my last Wednesday update.
In my audience,
and a lot of people got confused. But when I got on call with them individually,
not with
and it is a two-way conversation. So it is an interaction. When you talk, I listen. I talk, you listen. And then more clarity was built in my mind that there is confusion. People thought, the way I wrote these 1+1 transactions, they thought only one transaction will be there on each network. So even after 3 months of timeline, where we work very hard and include all the networks, almost best ones, and then you will be sitting on just 10 transactions a day. No. After explaining that, I explained more things, which unfortunately you guys missed out or did not understand. Before I explain that, let me also clarify this. Why and how did we achieve to develop a product that is so outstanding?
Why is it outstanding? So
the product did not have any shortcomings.
Bloody bullshitting us with that.
You guys failed.
That's what he called leading the narrative. He's trying to tell you guys that he's been successful, so that you guys in your subliminal brain who think this is real think it's been successful. It has not been successful. What has been successful? Him taking $500 off 120,000 people and scoffling the money away to crypto wallet addresses that no one can touch anymore.
To witness
it might not be a scam.
The expertise of technology that we delivered, because there is a restriction and this is temporary. So in your mind and hearts, the hopes that you took from the day.
And I'm sorry, but what the hell has heart got to do with this opportunity? Do you go to Microsoft or Apple launches and they tell you that, look, you must have the right mindset about our product and you must have good heart?
You bought the license.
Pathetic.
Should be even more, because now you have the product that you and we imagined. It is the limitation of the network that is not letting the product perform right now. And we know how it will perform. So your expectations about Boomerang should be even bigger. Number one.
Right.
Establish these facts in your mind and heart in a way like you did from January. That is exactly what made us deliver this outstanding product. There are so many other tech teams. There are so many other engineers. They could not develop a product like this. You know why? Because they're just working with the vision. Maybe they have the same vision, but we have vision, and you guys, your hopes, your desires, your energy, your urge to receive the product also played a big role in that. Your expectations that gave us huge pressure to deliver this cutting edge product. So right at this point of time, understand the roadmap. When you will have the clarity of roadmap, you will have expectations. I want you guys to have high hopes and big expectations like you guys had from January that made us deliver this product. Okay, let me explain then how it is going to go. So we added the analysis.
Oh, look, guys, you can go back and watch this video live if you like. I will put it in the. I can't watch this shit. What I can watch though is
of the roadmap, and I said,
yeah, no, I can't listen to this shit anymore.
one by one, we will.
It's lies. I mean, I think I've said my piece about if you think this is if you think this isn't a scam, you give us some evidence, because this is obviously, I'm not even debating the idea it's a scam. It's just stupid for us to even think for a minute it's not a scam. I mean, a scam, a company that is legitimate doesn't need to have multi-level marketers pushing it. So here's the real primetime meeting that was meant to be this morning. That didn't happen. Here's the presentation of technical training, which is meant to be Boomerang license holders and the like. They, you know, they that didn't happen. Here's another Boomerang meeting in, I don't even know where it is. I can't read that country. Let's have a wee listen, see if I can get it right.
Apresenta cá o Boomerang como ficar milionário sem investir nada.
Don't know. Doesn't seem to be happening. I think that might be Brazilian. I'm not sure. Primetime meeting. That's not happening at the moment. Lucky's personal meeting room where she sits here and tries to fix stuff. That's not happening at the moment. Another Boomerang meeting, which I have no idea. That's not happening at the moment. And presentation of technical trainings is where we thought that they might be having the meeting, but they aren't. And here's a stupid bullshit meeting that's ran on affiliate marketing too. Now, this is what we're doing. If you go into any of these here meetings, so let's just go into the meeting that was just on now, and that's the one that we were looking at. If you go into the part here where the comments are turned off, you can see that that means that you can't say anything, right? Well, there's been a new meeting set up, and it's called Affiliate Marketing 3. And on this YouTube channel, which I have posted a couple of times, but what the heck, let's do it one more time for those people who are listening. On this YouTube channel, you can actually go there and you can actually comment on the videos. And why does that say that? YouTube. Hold up. Get the right link might help. Give me a sec. There it is there. I'm already subscribed myself, but let's just see if I can find a nicer link than that. There it is. Don't know why that didn't work first time, but anyway, so you can go to this channel, and what the purpose of this channel is the chat rooms are open. So literally, you can come in here and listen to these meetings with Shavez, and you can make a comment, and you can go hello, and you can post how you really feel, because all the videos that you see on the other channel that you can't comment on are now available for comments. So please go in here and put your comments. Links, do anything you like, they'll all be approved. Don't ask me how I know this stuff, but it does work that way. Now, the groundbreaking stuff, which I thought was quite interesting, was this silent video, and it's on a website called Tabor, and it is a video showing arbitrage trading, just like we did with Boomerang at the start. But the ironic part about it is they claim that they've got some of these transactions here. So I'm just actually hopefully going to, I'd like to be able to grab one of those addresses in real time. I don't know if we can. I'm just going to make that quality. It is only 480, unfortunately. But yeah, I'd love to get one of those addresses without having to type it out manually. And just, I think they eventually went and checked out these addresses in Polygon. Well, it looks like they did here, but when they did do this, and the whole lot could be a hoax, don't get me wrong, but it does look like another website set up to fool people out of their money. So don't rush off from Boomerang being disrumpled and go look for another opportunity, because I tell you now, there's no such thing. Oops, now that is a clear enough address for me to get. So let's just say I'm going to show you something tricky. So let's say I copy this address. You might not be able to see me doing that, but I'm copying that address. Then I open up Firefox. Now, Firefox is an old browser that keeps crashing on my system, which really annoys me. But if I open up Firefox and drag an image that has text in it, I'm going to show you guys because that's more fun. Let's see. Okay, so watch this. I'm going to show you. Stop sharing the screen, present the screen. Okay, so what I've done is I've cut and paste. Sorry, I've done a screenshot of an address. Now, I don't know if you can see my right clicks. No, you can't. But on that picture, I can now say copy text from image. And I click that button. A box pops up, and look at that. It gives me the address. Now, I'm noticing the first number is actually a 0, a O instead of a 0, but that won't matter. So now I'm going to go back to Polygon, and I'm going to share my screen back so you can see what I'm doing. And you can now see that I'm going to put that address that I've just copied from, and I'm going to just change that O. And there it is. All right. So now we've got this is this Tabor place showing transactions on the blockchain, alleging that it's coming from doing trades from Tabor. However, we can see that we can now go to the actual transaction, and we can actually come here and actually look at the person doing the address. So 4 days ago, someone did a transaction, but we might be able to actually find by watching this exactly when this actually happened. So it's a $20 trade. And I might just be able to watch it for a second more. We might get a bit more. Is there any addresses on here or dates? Because I wouldn't mind betting that this is all fudged. Let's look for a date. There's no date. There's no dates. If anything, so this video was pretty new, but here's somebody who's alleging they're doing arbitrage trading, and 4 days ago they did some work, and you can see that it's coming from Tabor, which has been linked to Shavez. So all we can do is go to 4 days ago. Now, just some telltale signs. So 4 days ago, 6 days ago, 8 days ago, 12 days ago, why are they only doing, like here they've done 2 transactions in a row, 14 days, 15 days. If this is great, amazing arbitrage trading, why are they only doing 1 trade a day? And if it is connected to Shavez, notice they've done 2 trades in a day, which is unusual, but that might be because other reasons it might be fooling us. But you get what I'm getting at? Because only, so let's have a look. Now, when I clicked on this and I had a look briefly, well, here's a $20 trade here. So this actually could be the one that was on the screen, but who knows? And we can look at this quickly and see that I have tagged all these addresses in the past because I've been monitoring Boomerang. So this is a different company claiming that they're unique, but here's all the tags to all the swaps that they're doing in the decentralized tokens. And here's a person who's received the money. So if I was to look at this wallet address here, or let's go down to the person that got paid, technically speaking, I should tag this person's wallet. Let's see if I can do that. Is that right? No, I've done that wrong. I'm not sure what I'm doing here right. But what I really want to do is I'm just going to copy that address, and I want to put that in there. I want to make that a 0, and I want to go to that address, and I want to add a tag, and the tag I want to add is tab bor and then hashtag 0 0 0 0, and of course my experience 0 0. All right, so now I'm going to save that, and what I want to do is look out for this person. So I now what I want to do is go to the 20 days ago they started up. So now I want to go to this address, and I want to see they funded their wallet 142 days ago. So now I want to go to this address and check out to see what they've been doing with that address. So I'm just going to go to there, and technically speaking, you can see that I've now. So yeah, so what I want to track is that address somehow, if I'm doing this right. And I want to actually call this one Tabor. I want to track this person and see where they've come from, because it does, the 142 days would tell me is somebody from Boomerang, because everyone's around about 142 days, but it hasn't been tagged before. So I'm trying to find where this person actually came into the scene. And I'm probably not making it very clear, to be honest. But they funded the wallet from Binance, which means we can't see. So technically speaking, this address that we're looking at here is probably the person's secondary wallet address. Not making much sense here. But anyway, let's carry on looking at this. I haven't even looked at this video in its entirety. But let's see. They received 15 cents. So OXOF. If I come back to here and look for this OXF wallet, there it is there. Actually, I just saw it. So there it is there, table. So now we've tagged them. So yeah, so now we'll keep an eye on that one for you, and we'll see if that does anything dubious. But at the moment, that person there is alleging that they're doing arbitrage trading, and that's their wallet. And this person here theoretically is claiming that they are an account holder of Tabor, and they are doing arbitrage trading. So we'll just keep an eye on that person and see what they do. But at the moment, they have made 14 cents from a $20 transaction, which looks like one of the old wallet addresses, which is quite archaic. And while we can do this, we might as well go copy or go open that address. We'll copy that address and we will go into DBank and we'll have a search and see how much money this person's got in their wallet. And we'll find out as much as we can about that person for your viewing pleasure. Let's see what we've got here. Here's the wallet address. And that person has a whole lot of $13. And it does seem unusual to me, first glance, that they have DAI, I should say, Rapmatic, a lot of the tokens that you'd expect to see from a Boomerang transactions. So we can look at this here and we can see. So now we could just quickly have a look at all these bloody stupid crap things here. Just open up a few of these transactions and seeing whether they've done any transactions recently. We can come all the way to the very end and see where their money come in, which we now know it's going to be from Binance. You can just sit down a pancake swap. Every time I see pancake swap, it reminds me of not Boomerang, Hyperverse. Yes, so you can see that. So they made 15 cents on that trade. They made 14 cents on that trade. I call them trades, but I say that in jest. I don't actually mean that for a second. But the value of tagging everybody has certainly made it a lot easier for us to identify dubious activity, because as you can see in this video back here, that this person hasn't tagged any of these except one, the balancer 2, and they haven't tagged them. So from the somebody looking over this video would probably think, oh, I don't understand it all. But when you come into here and you see that somebody like Danny de Hek, the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger, has gone the extra length and actually tagged and labeled all these addresses. So there's that Binance 2, and you can see that they've tagged one of them. So it is unusual, but as I said, you know, this guy, this girl, this person is claiming that they're doing arbitrage trading from, you know, Tabor, if I'm saying that right. And this here, oh, it's got Chinese writing. That looks good. And they're claiming that they're doing arbitrage trading from this platform. And this platform, ironically, is called the same name as the contract that Shavez has created. So I don't know what's going on here, but this is why I put that video up yesterday, trying to figure out what's happening. So is Mike launching three boomerangs? I have no idea. Where did you hear that one from? What we will do is we'll just duck ourselves into our room. We'll just have one more go at going into the financial freedom room. Search app store, no application, choose application, cancel that. Goodness me, it's determined. We'll just have one more play of Jimmy Cricket. Jim Slanders. 777. Don't tell anyone, BLB secret. If that starts up, we'll let you know. But in the meantime, we'll carry on. Yeah, so there's nothing in the chat room for us. There was a bit of activity earlier on. Meeting names. Okay, I don't know what that is in. Yeah, I'll just have a wee look around before I don't want to disconnect. But we have found a couple of other meetings which might be worth our while having a wee look at before we disconnect and reconnect, as they say. Verify to continue. That's always encouraging, isn't it? Right, I'll put that over the side there. See what happens. 2 people. There we go. View, gallery view. Let's do a self view. What the hell is this one? No, we're in a Zoom meeting. No idea who's there. Chat room. Very rude not to give them a calling card. Is anyone administering this room? Hello, my old friend. What have we got? Can we share the screen? Oh, we can share the screen. Oh, that'd be funny, isn't it? Oh, let's share the screen. Hello. I'm getting a voice call from my fan club. Oh, look. Wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got too many windows open. I need to restart a few devices, guys. I'm a bit unorganized today. Join. We are live. I'm live. Don't say anything about your grandmother. Well, I don't know. It's just a link I got in the room. But there's only 2 of us in here, and no one's here. It's in the I don't know. It's a bit weird. I'll find it and send it to you. Oh, it's one of your links. But there's no one in there.
Which one is this one?
That one there. You could pop in and say hello to me. I was really going to broadcast. It's all open. Oh, can you make yourself, when you're in here, if you come in late, you can't make yourself a host, can you? So what you can do.
Oh, can I do? Hold on.
So you can close that. So you can actually go de Hek. Oh, D-Bank. Let's go de Hek. D-Bank. Here we go. And now we're broadcasting. I'm screen sharing my own screen, which is quite exciting, really. So now we go to here. Multi-share. I thought we'd have a picture of my own. Show self view. No. Why can't I gallery view, speaker view? I thought I was sharing. New share, screen share, share. Oh yeah. Don't know. Oh, and was it broadcasting? Hopefully nowhere. Host. Ugh. Do wonder sometimes, don't you? I'll do a screenshot and chuck it in our room. Oh, he's gone. Anyway, that's not very exciting for people who are watching me. Yeah, but that's what we do. I mean, I don't know if you can actually see what we do, but if I went to Zoom, there's Overdome, right? So that's another Ponzi scheme at the moment. Show you something though. If you go to crypto opportunities, I did actually do a 3-hour presentation the other day, and ironically, the guy that was in it asked me if I wouldn't mind blurring out his face, which is a bit. Well, the reason it's doing that is because I'm logged in as We Are All Satoshi at the moment. So let me log back to my main screen. 3 hours talking to a guy who was basically not sure whether it was a Ponzi scheme or a scam. So I would recommend that you do the same. Go and watch this video. It's called Saving Starfish from AI Arbitrage. This guy admitted that he's been brainwashed into his thinking. We spent about an hour and a half talking to him, and then he asked us whether, whether Trade 11 was a scam. And you just get so disappointed, and you think, oh my God. But if you look closely at the thumbnail, you'll see that I've actually put all the different arbitrage trading platforms on the surfboard, because there's so many of them coming out now. I must know anyway. But when you go to into the description, you'll see that they've actually listed all these different arbitrage trading platforms. So you can click on them to your heart's content. If there's any others there I haven't got there, please let me know and we'll add them to the list. But if you want to get stuck into doing arbitrage trading, then I'd recommend that you go to these 6 different links and give them $500 each and see how much of your $500 you get back. Because there's no, so you've got Boomerang, you've got Trade Like Crazy, you've got Robex or Robex, whatever you want to call it. You've got Overdrone, and then you've even got this one here that's still trying to load because so many people are going there. It's just getting, and then you've got that one. So it's just, there's so many opportunities out there to make money.
Well, marine funds.
Marine fund?
Yeah.
Is that it? Marine, aquamarine. It's lovely.
Aquamarine Club, which their registration is false.
I know. It's just like, I mean, when you look at it like that, Boomerang, Trade Like Crazy, Robex, Overdone, Aquamarine, and Trade 11, and none of them have got any happy customers. And people ask me, "Are you sure this is a scam?" And I'm going, "Shoot me in the face, somebody, wake me up." Oh dear. And
Trade 11 is Crypto G's favorite. He's been watching them.
Oh, cool. Because they're probably so sloppy that it's funny. Is that right? So now I've got to go back to my little wee thing here, and I've got to think, well, I'm actually going to edit the video, and now we're going to add, where's my video? So here's my description for my video, and we better add another one in there. It's going to be, what have we got? Tabor.
And you haven't seen half of the ones I sent you on Telegram. There's Global, FX, Blue NASA.
Oh, okay. I'll have a look. What are they like?
Another one. I've been watching the meeting. And our buddy's live again, Carl.
Oh, cool. Oh, give me a link.
Oh, he has that. You're the one who sent the chart. It's the same link every time.
Oh, is it one of those links? All right. I've just got to.
I think he goes on at 3, so I don't know if he's still on. He got pissed because I have rated his meeting. I'm like, hey, Carl, you're doing the same shit I see.
Yeah, there it is. Cope smaller. So let's have a look. We go right there right now.
And it's so funny that
change the URL. Look at that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, wonder why. But anyway, I did actually have a name for him because it's what you can do is you can actually go to it's Copia. So if you go to copy, so this people are crazy because people go, oh, how do you know it's a scam? Well, for a start, when he gives me if I go when they give you the link,
I gotta send you the video. I don't know. I'll send you the video where the guy's trying to explain, well, it's bottom up. I'm like, so if 2 people leave, how does the company generate revenue? He's like, and then he tries to give me like, well, it's like a restaurant. You don't earn money if you're not having customers. I'm like, so you just said it's a membership. You're earning money off the memberships. They were dumb. They let me ask like 4 questions in a row, and then he denied Carl. I'm like, so I'm like, Carl Havels is a scammer. Like, he's like, oh, he's not associated with us. I'm like, then why is he promoting the same thing? Yeah. He was just like, oh. And they kicked me out. And then he goes, oh, I kicked him out. I was like, dude, I'm on the other computer. I ran over to the other computer. I'm like, I'm still here.
So this is, have you seen this one? Smarter Than Money.
Yeah, Smarter Than Money. That seems to be a new thing. They all have these little introductions or little animated things beforehand.
Yeah, Joe's got one of those in his meeting room. I think if you go to, what's he, Crypto 101, that one there. So you'll get, cancel that, launch meeting. We've got these new stupid pop-ups.
I think somebody's in trouble. You can ask Susie who's in trouble.
Oh, look, I was removed.
Yeah, I was on the Hearts one this morning, and they were like, Crypto Tech was on there, Laverne guy who was part of the scam in Woz from the beginning. There's a bunch of no names, and they got kind of pissed that I unmuted my mic. It was like, we're doing another scam, eh?
Yeah. So this Zoom meeting is by Chrissy whoever. So that's so that I don't even know who that one is. But it was open, but they've actually re-shut them. Actually, I tell you what, because I was removed and they've restarted the meeting, I can probably just hit refresh on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's have another. Even though I've got it open. Bobby Sanders. I don't know. And I'll just go bend over. It's easier, that one, isn't it?
I keep watching the clip. I keep watching the clip of Pascal going on that.
Oh yeah. Oh, so that was a crack up, that one. So there's a few meetings there. But yeah, it does make me laugh when you think you've got Trade Like Crazy, Robex, Overdome, Aquamarine Club, Trade 11, and now you've got this new table one that's built on WordPress and claiming they're doing arbitrage trading using a contract from Shavez, which is even more weirder. So that address there, the table, is theoretically the contract address for that. And so if you were trying to investigate it, you'd naturally go here and look. 7 hours ago, they had activity, and before that, they've had nothing. So it just doesn't, like, it's like, well, that means there's no one using it, put it that way.
Yep.
It's crazy. And then they're going to use this to say, look, somebody did a $9 trade. The people's expectations of this is ridiculous. $9 trade, and you come down the bottom here, and they got paid 8 cents, which is so there's 80%. They're saying there's basically and look, the gas fees, which no one's talking about, is 4 cents. So it just gets worse. And then what you do is you go to the contract address, which is somebody's viewed my LinkedIn profile. I'm watching you. You go to the contract address, you copy that, then you go to DBank, you go to the home of DBank. And then you can put it in here. And here's the wallet address that is theoretically paying and topping up people's MetaMask. The same old shit as last time. And if you look at the 001, that means if anyone comes along and trades with those 4 trades, are they even? I don't know. Well, I think it might be a stuff up. That means you'll get a failed transaction. You'll be sitting there going, oh, I wonder why. But if you do USDT and DAI, you will be able to do a trade because they've got money to pay people. And that's how this is so stupid. So there you go to the transactions and you look for a happy punter, and you can see here's look, Flash Loan Simple. There's a new Flash Loan company out now. That's interesting. Oh no, is that Aave? What's Flash Loan Simple? I haven't seen it before. Anyway, 41 minutes ago, somebody made a successful arbitrage trade from that wallet. And we can see that they can now do a $100 trade. So we know it's not coming from Boomerang. It must be coming from Tabor or some other idiot trade. And then you come down here and you can see that from a $100 trade, somebody got paid 60 cents. And look, it just happens to be, which is even get more suspicious, someone who's a developer we've tagged earlier as a developer.
See?
So
Tagging is
it's probably freaking trash it, you know? And look, the fees are now 6 cents instead of set at $1. I mean, are you guys thinking, and people still contact me, oh, I need, well, a guy the other day got shitty with me. He wanted concrete evidence that it's a scam. So he got shitty with me after me giving them all these video links. He said, oh, I haven't got time to watch all these video links. And I said, well, you've got time to give away your money. And then he goes, I want concrete evidence. And I can't speak English. And I go, how can you listen to Shavez speaking Hindi and whatever and give him $500 when you can't understand me trying to save you from a scam? You know, but if you look at all this shit that we see all day long, you know, we know that they're all connected together, which is just ridiculous. So if I go to this Boomerang wallet address,
that's the best tip we got from Sam.
Oh, yeah, no, it is true. And look, and this theoretically leader, amazing trader guy has only done, you know, 42 minutes ago, 2 days ago, 2 trades in 2 days, and then 6 days. It's just they fire up these accounts and use them when they need them to do a demo, and then they never use them because they don't believe in the project themselves.
Right.
It's just crazy. Like 2 days, I mean, 42 minutes ago. And now what does that tell you? Somebody was live on a Zoom meeting 42 minutes ago who was logged in. It was probably Trash It or Joe or some idiot. So if we go through, oh, okay, well, let's do this. Watch this. So we're going to go to table, right? First thing we're going to go is go to their website. We go to the bottom of their website and we find, oh, look, they've got Instagram and Facebook. They've got no YouTube. Isn't that weird? So you click on their Facebook account and we might find a Zoom meeting that they ran just 42 minutes ago. You know, so here they are.
Oh my gosh, it looks so bad.
I know. And then you've got, oh, look, young AI generated people showing people graphs. I mean, this is legit. You know, limited spots. Oh, that's fear of missing out. Oh, look, a businessman with a tie on, with a 1970s tie on, doing a handshake. You know, profitable shake my hand, brother. Yeah, join us today. You know, join AI powered training. Oh, that sounds modern. High profits. You know, it's just bullshit of poos and wees.
How do I get on a Zoom call with you guys?
Yeah, let's go. Hey, have you got any Zoom? I'll ask them, eh? First of all, make sure I'm not logged in as the Crypto Ponzi Scheme. Yep, I'm trading as me. So let's go here and we'll go message. Hey guys, hey, this looks awesome. This looks, oh, my thing, this looks
amazing.
Yeah, amazing. You got to use the word, and I'm excited. Amazing, and I'm excited to be
a part of it.
Part of it. Exclamation mark. Do you have Zoom meetings? There we go. Let's see. They write back to me, so that's going to be exciting. So let's go to their Instagram, because everyone knows about Instagram. They couldn't get the name they wanted. They've got 26 followers. That just tells me everything's amazing about this company.
One of those is.
Yeah, and then that's all cool. So now we want to go to Tamor. Let's just go Tamor, or let's just go to YouTube. I think I might have even bookmarked it already to save.
They might have tagged somebody we know.
Have you seen there's been some more videos added to this affiliate marketing 3 BTC?
Oh,
isn't that awesome? Yeah, and if you search for these videos, they actually come up in the search engines at the moment, which I'm quite excited. We've got 7 subscribers. That's great. So what are we looking for? We're looking for Tabor. So Tabor. Tabor.
I've also started a YouTube channel.
Have you? IO. Oh no, here it is. Look at that. I managed to come up. Oh my god. A table. But do they have a YouTube account? That is the question. They mustn't have a YouTube account. My video came up though. My silent video, I must.
Yeah, my one video is up right now.
Is it?
Yeah, you gotta subscribe to me. I dropped a.
Yeah. Come on, look at it. I don't know. Oh yeah. Alrighty. I think we're done for this today. I've done my rant. I mean, you know, like that lies of Shavez is I mean, I don't know if you listen to Shavez go on, but I mean, what the hell? I mean,
I didn't listen to anything that was said. I was just grabbing everybody's picture. So everybody you were on camera, I have your picture.
Actually, that's a good idea. So if you have a look at dehek.com, what we're doing with a lot of this information that we get is we've put it into an official Avenger name and shame list. And I'll show you how strong it is. So if you're going to hang out in these meetings and think that you're not involved with these criminal networks, so this blog has got all the names of all the scams that we know of that we're kind of investigating and sticking our nose in. I must add a few more in there now. And down here, we've got names of leaders. And we're talking about the Sam Lees and, you know, people that we have found running these Zoom meetings. And then when you come down here, here's a list of, you know, I've actually stripped them out a little bit. But let's say if we went to this guy's name here, and if you wanted to, you could do a test. You can either come to my website and do a search for yourself to see whether I have any information on you. And there you are. You can see his name coming up here. Or you can just go straight to a search engine and search for your name. And you'll find that that article will probably, hopefully, come up. Or you might have to put scam next to it. So somebody may be searching for you to see if you're a scammer. And because you're in that name and shame list, you can see that you actually pop up in the search results. So if you don't think you should be in that list for some reason, then you need to reach out to me and explain to me why you thought it was a good idea to hang out in a Zoom meeting with all these other scammers. And if you go to the very bottom of this article, you can see all the names that are currently in the name and shame list, opportunities. So it's just, it's a massive list. And every one of those names actually creates a page on my website. So this person here, don't know who the hell they are, but their name's pretty unique. So when you search for their name in the search engines, you'll find them, and you'll probably find that they're, it looks like that article's dropped off now. Where's my name and shame list? Do I have to put scammer next to it, do I? Oh, that's no fun. Or if you put, oh, it doesn't even come up, that one. This is not fair. Hold up. Scam. Anyway, I can't get them all the time, but I'm going to get them. I don't know why that hasn't come up. That's interesting. I thought that would come up. Don't know what's going wrong with that one. But anyway, can't own the search engines, but we certainly can create public awareness if anyone is in these meetings, because we get sick of seeing people supporting these meetings. And that article today, you know, showing that, you know, how many people have actually been involved in these. This is, you know, 11 billion marketplace enabling the crypto scam economy. There's a marketplace for people, you know, buying and selling. There's the article that was given to me by a lawyer who fights, you know, these crimes against people running these scams, and it's just shocking. So I've already shown you the Google Docs. You know, oh, that reminds me. How's that form going that we're doing? We got quite a few responses, have we? 10. Brilliant. 10 people that have been scammed by Boomerang want to come forward. That's going to be good. Must have a wee look at that later on. Is there any more Zoom meetings? We got them all, have we? Nothing happening here today. I think
Yeah, I don't think there's very much.
Oh, hold on a minute. We might have a meeting here by our starfish. We're going to call them starfish. Let's see if it's one that we already have. Could be good. Could be I'll stay here with that. Let's go for Jack Dover. Oh, that's just that one. Thanks, mate. Yeah, no, Jack Dover. Don't think so. Thank you, mate. There's an update at 8 o'clock tonight, Swedish time, I guess. Yeah, so that's meant to be Swedish. That's actually meant to be Swedish time. That one. Thank you. Thank you. I thought we might have scared him away, to be honest, but never mind. We didn't. Yeah, so that's going to be, if anything was happening, it would have been happening then, no, but it's not. So we go lives. Wonder who looks after this channel. Is that somebody was saying that Giannis, whatever his name is actually I'm talking to myself, aren't I? I am. Is actually meant to have bought a new house out of this. Don't know. Anyway, hope that's been helpful. That's my morning. Been on for 2.5 hours. I think that's enough. Remember, the bigger picture is you're feeding people who are part of a criminal network. This is human trafficking. This is money laundering. This is the worst of the worst by being involved in supporting any of these crypto platforms. I've just shown you there's just going by what we've got, Trader Like Crazy, Robex, Overdrome, Aquamarine Club, Trade 11, and Timor are all claiming that doing arbitrage trading, but no one has actually made a profit. Not one person has actually made a profit out of arbitrage trading platforms. They're just all scams. And if you go to my YouTube channel and check out the article about the starfish, we did have a 3-hour conversation with one of our a person that was on the fence whether it was true or genuine, and after that 3 hours, I think we turned him to the other side and made him realize he'd been part of a cult thinking. You've been preached to by a guy called Shavez, and he is basically brainwashed you into thinking that there is a passive income opportunity out there as long as you give him money first. Wake up, guys. That's me. That's Danny. I'm the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. I'm here to name and shame anyone running or promoting a Ponzi scheme or a scam. If you have any information that can help me do that, Zoom links are something I love getting my hands on. Names and people's phone numbers. We're currently looking for Chavez's unit number. We know he lives in Tower 3 in Fountain something or other in Dubai. I won't read it out exactly right, but we want his unit number. We're going to publicize that. We're going to do a video about where he lives. And then we're going to have people who can go and storm the castle and ask for their money back. We're going to make sure this guy is going to be living in hell on earth in real time. And if you can help me do that, then mission accomplished. Have a great day. See you in the next live.